Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing a little chit chat, get ready with me, life update style video where I created this look here. Enjoy the video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. And please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Hello friends, how are we? It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Do what I need to get me going for this video. Not this. This will help me today. I mean, hydrate before you caffeinate and everything, but it has been a minute since I've uploaded to this channel. Like, I did Vlogmas and didn't finish it. I have footage from like Christmas, I think it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Stephen's Day. But like, sure, there's no point uploading it now, and I was just enjoying Christmas way too much at home to even like worry about not uploading. Do you know that kind of way? So I came back to Australia after Christmas, and to be honest, I was kind of like, do I want to go back? Don't I want to go back? Meh. Me and Australia, like, we're friends, but we're not besties. Do you know that kind of way? We're acquaintances, is how would I explain it. But yeah, I was like, will I go back? Won't I? And then when I came back, I was like job hunting. Like my job was job hunting. Like, serious. I got a job. I'm doing a bit of makeup. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know. So yeah, and I was working away here, and then I was kind of like, right, visa's up in April, the end of April, the 26th to be exact. So what am I going to do? Am I going to stay in Australia, like try to do like sponsorship? Am I going to leave? Should I stay, should I go kind of vibes? And to be honest, I really didn't know, and I was like out there looking for a sign, looking for the universe to like guide me. And long story short, I'm leaving, I'm never looking back again. I'm leaving Australia. So I've had my year working holiday visa, and it's time to go. It's time to spread my wings. My visa's up to 26th, which leads me on to my life update. Love that my foundation's also nearly gone. Love that for me. Which leads me to my life update. So I am going home. I'm coming home. But on my way, I am going to, okay, also foundation does not match. Yes, I'm aware, but we're just gonna blend it down because I really wanted to use this foundation today. So yeah, I'm coming home, and on the way home I'm going to Thailand. Shock horror, third time lucky. And the plan is, I think, I don't know the exact plan yet, even though it is a month away. I haven't like booked flights or anything, or like, I should be planning out what my plan is in Thailand, but I'm doing my makeup and filming a YouTube video instead. I think I'm going to be working with Titan again, which is very exciting because I've just been dying to get back to Titan. Like, or to be honest, I've been dying to get back to Titan since, when was, Siobhan was in Thailand, or she was in Bali, in like, I think it was October, November time, and I was gonna go on my way back out to Australia after Christmas, but the flights were so expensive, and I was just like, I actually can't do this right now. So I've been dying to get back ever since, and I think, I'm not sure like what dates I'll be there yet, but I will be in Titan Fitness sometime in May, which is very exciting to be honest, because I just, life there is just so chill, and I just really enjoyed my time there last year. I'm just gonna blend the shit out of this down to my neck, and then who knows that I'm not this color, right? Am I right? Am I blending? I think I am. I'm using a blue beauty blender, by the way. But yeah, so I'm going to be going to Titan. on my way home, and I want to go to Krabi and Railay Beach because I've done Thailand twice now. The first time I did Chiang Mai, Phi Phi, Koh Samui, Koh Phangan, Koh Tao and Bangkok. Bangkok being my least favourite, just because I had to basically spend most of it in the Irish Embassy, which was fun. And then the second time obviously I went to Titan, and now the third time I'm dying to see Krabi because it's, have you ever seen pictures? Google Krabi, Railay Beach. Oh, so I want to see there. I want to go back to Phi Phi because me and Phi Phi just fell in love, like honestly. Like I loved Phi Phi, and then Phuket. And I don't think we're gonna do like, I don't want to do like, as my mom would call it, a busman's holiday. Like I don't want to be moving from place to place to place. I'd rather, I think in total I'm gonna go for a month, and I'd rather just go to like 3 or 4 places, like 1 place a week, rather than like try to fit in loads of places. Look at this. Oh god, look at that difference. I should really fake tan. I haven't fake tanned in so long. It's been a minute, and I haven't been tanning. I haven't been like tanning from the sun because the weather in Sydney is so up and down. It's rainy one day, it's sunny the next. Like I can't keep up, and I'm not out here trying to sun damage my skin either. So I'm just rocking. I'm just getting ready to go home really. And yeah, then after Thailand, obviously I'm going home, and I'm very excited about it. Like, I don't know, like some people, see, everyone's different. Number one, everybody is different. When you see everyone on Instagram or on social media like moving away and loving their life, and then some people tend to think like, oh, maybe if I move away, like I'll have the same experience as them and blah 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 and all this, because we're in such, not a culture now, but it's like before, say like before Instagram and social media and everything, people moved away but you didn't see it. Like you heard they were away, you didn't see it all the time. Like you didn't see all these different people moving away, traveling, blah blah blah. And what I've learned, because I've had so many people message me, is that it makes people think that like if you're having a bad time in your life, just move away to a different country and everything will be solved. That's not how life works. But it can look that way on social media and things, because you're only, when someone moves away, you're only seeing their highlights. Like you're only seeing the Opera House, or the Niagara Falls, or the Empire State Building, or like you're only seeing people doing touristy things, going out, like all that kind of stuff. You're not seeing the like day-to-day life of like moving away, finding somewhere to live, paying a lease, like, and mostly as well these places that people move to, like the popular places, are more expensive than where they are now. Well, unless you're from Dublin, because Dublin is extortionate. But like say me, like I lived in Dublin, then before I moved away I lived in Kerry, and then I went to Sydney, and I always said like thank God I had lived in Dublin, because Sydney prices are like, they're very expensive, but it would be more similar to Dublin as compared to Kerry. It's like, whoa, why am I spending all this money? You know, when you move away there's a lot of extra costs and savings, and I'm not saying moving away is a bad thing, but I'm saying like moving away isn't going to solve all your life problems. Or like if you think you have a bad and then you think everyone who moves away has a good, you're not going to. You do meet people who like are like, oh my god, I'm never going home, like I love it here, and like have set up a really good life for themselves wherever they go, whether it's moving to America or Australia or like any part of the world. You do meet people like that who just, their home life wasn't anything amazing. They just didn't have much at home. Not they didn't have much, but they didn't have the life they have out here. And some people are like, oh, I'd never go back. And some people, then you meet people who have totally different experiences, which is a great thing. about being in Australia. You meet some people and they're like, oh, like moving out here made me realize that I actually appreciate home and that home actually isn't that bad. And then you meet people who are like, Jesus Christ, I'm never going home and I love it out here. And do you know what, I think each to their own, and everyone's gonna have different experiences and everyone's gonna like have different ups and downs and struggles and whatever they have when they move away. So basically that was my very roundabout way of saying that I love Ireland. Like, I'm the biggest Ireland advocate. Anyone I talk to out here, I'm like, no, Ireland's amazing, it's so great. Like, the people, the culture, the like just the way of life, like everyone's just sound. And like because I'm after moving to Australia, which is huge, like the size of the country in general, even though a lot of it is desert, it's still a really big country. And to see, like, when you compare that to the size of Ireland, and to see how like forward Ireland is in more ways than Australia is like nuts. I'm like, we're a tiny little island and we are thriving, like winning. So yeah, I'm very happy to be going home. I'm also very happy to be going home work-wise, because I do love my job now, but before Christmas I was waitressing and I was just not about that life. I love working for myself and I love doing my own thing and working towards my goals, and waitressing was not helping that, other than the fact that you're talking to people all the time. But I honestly talk to a wall. Like, my skills in that have risen from having like 30 jobs, but we'll talk about that in another video. I can't wait to get home, and like I have so many ideas for when I get home. Like, work-wise, like I have so many ideas, and not even for my own work, like for other people. And like, I'm honestly, like, I'm excited to get home and grind, like grind, work hard, do my thing that I know I love doing. And like, I'm so happy I came to Australia. It has brought me so many good experience and I've met new people and all of that, but like I'm ready to go to home. Like, I'm ready, raving. Do you know, before I went to Australia, I was never even going to go to Australia, number one. I had no more interest. I was like, no, the only way I'd go there was if I was going with, like, this is a really weird thing to say out loud, but this was my mindset. And I was like, the only way I'd go to Australia is if I was going with like a boyfriend or something, and we were like setting up out there, traveling around, like doing all that kind of stuff. That was like my mindset. Don't ask me why, it just was. But then I ultimately decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna go out here solo. Well, obviously the girls were out here and stuff, but technically I went out by myself. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it, because I was like, if I don't go now, I'll never know. Like, and because I was at a time last January with my work that I had just done one event, my beautiful favorites, and I was planning beyond the glam. And I was like, right, I'm in this place now where I've done one successful event, I'm planning another, and a lot of work opportunities were coming my way. Like, I was getting recognized by some brands and Benefit, I was on their PR list, and I was on Clarins PR list, and like brands that I honestly use, just using the Clarins bronzer now. And work-wise, I was really busy with like makeup appointments. I had just done my first bridal party. A lot of other people were messaging me about doing their weddings, and I was like, stay now, I'm going to build something that will be hard to walk away from to go traveling, but if I leave now, then I can come back and continue what I was doing. And everyone I talked to was just like, go, you know, experience it, you can always come back, like, you know, that kind of way. So that's exactly what I did. And when I came home for Christmas, I was booked out with makeup appointments. Like, I only did certain times because obviously I wanted to balance like work and being with my family, who I came home for, obviously. but like any time slots I opened up were booked out, and that was honestly made me so happy to see, because like when you go away you're like, oh, what if everyone forgets about me, or what if I'm not relevant anymore, or what if like someone else comes along and like takes what I was doing and then does it better, and like all these things when you're working in my industry come up in your head. But then you have to remember, like, it's such a competitive industry anyway. There's so many people doing makeup, people doing social media, people doing YouTube, people doing all of these things, and there is room. Like, just because one other person's successful doesn't mean you can't be too. It's all about yourself and your personality. And I am rambling, Jesus Christ, but it is like, honestly, like no one's gonna come out here and replace you. And if they literally try to replace you, like if they copy exactly what you were doing, then people are going to see through it. And like, you know, if you're not authentic, people see through it anyway. So that's why I decided to come to Australia. And now that I've done it, I can say I've done it. I can say I have no regrets. And now I can come home and do what I was doing before I left. And it's all good, all sunshine and rainbows. I will be back in Ireland. I don't want to say an exact date, but definitely June, probably early June. I'm actually very excited though, because a lot of my friends who are overseas, like Vietnam and Dubai and Australia and stuff, will be home for the summer. Like the girls who are at home will be at home, and the girls who aren't are coming home. So like, I'm so excited. Yeah, so basically finishing on the Australia story. I came to Australia, did what I did, like got an apartment, got a job. When I went home at Christmas, I was very stuck between like, will I go back to Australia or will I stay at home? Like, would I just not fly back kind of thing? I was like, I'm going back to Australia with no job. You're living in a new place, like why are you going back? It's only 4 months kind of thing. And then there was some part of my brain just being like, Rebecca, just go back, finish it out, like stay till April, do you know, like what's 4 months kind of thing. And also because it was summer in Australia and winter at home, I was like, yeah, let's go back. So I came back. Like, I'm a big believer in the universe. I wasn't there for a while last year, life happened, but the universe, me and the universe are friends again basically. And I got a job that like I love. Like, I love where I'm working now. I'm working in Valons in Sydney. It's a hair salon, but it's like, it is intense. Like the customers, the clientele, like like the owner of the company, the owners, they are like, so I'm so inspired. Like honestly, like my boss's like work ethic, her clients, the way she's like worked her way up and up and up, and like she just keeps going. I'm so inspired by her, and I have learned so much. I've been doing editorial shoots, like, which is insane because I'd done like makeup wise for my career, I had done like obviously like makeup for like people for nights out or events, and then I had done bridal, but one part I hadn't touched on in my makeup artist journey was doing like editorial or fashion makeup, like for camera, which you learn a lot. Obviously you learn a lot doing that. Well, I had done one, I did the IFTAs a few years ago. Doing this has been, it's gave me so much experience, and like working with models, just have gained so much experience working for Valons and doing makeup for them and stuff, that it looks so good for my career that I'm like, okay, this did help my career. Like when I come back home, like my experience, I have more experience, I have more to give to my clients, like from chatting to the models and stuff, and like prepping their skin, and the way I do makeup, just the way I learned to do it, and like the products I use, the high end, my brushes, like they were like, your stuff is just so good, these brushes feel so nice on my skin, like they don't feel old, they don't feel scratchy, everything's clean, like do little things that like you'd think, sorry about the airplane now outside, but yeah, just little things like that. I've learned that like I know what I'm doing basically. Not that I would doubt myself, but like obviously in this industry sometimes it's kind of like, oh, am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Like, what am I doing? Yeah, basically what I'm saying, how many times have I said basically? About 100. Is that I'm so happy I came back to Australia in January, because it's honestly like it's helped me in more than a few ways, and it has like taught me a lot of things, which is good. And now I get to travel my way home, and I don't have any major like plans yet as to like work and stuff. Obviously I'll be taking makeup appointments. My kit is decreasing so much. I need a kit update so badly. I've like 4 empty bottles, or not empty, but like, do you know when you have a bottle of foundation and you take off the top bit and you're like whacking it on your hand, get every last bit out? That is me with my Giorgio Armani. Like, it is, I've like 4 bottles that are empty, and Giorgio Armani in Australia is like $100 per bottle, and I'm not about that life. So I'm so excited to get home, do like top up my kit, take on clients like the Rose Tree and for like whatever people want their makeup done for. By the way, I'm currently using, sorry, I just have to mention this, the Katie Sosu palette and the brushes. This is the SK02, and it's honestly one of my favorite brushes from the collection. It's just the best. But anyway, what I was saying was, what was I saying? I actually can't even remember. No, my mind's gone blank. Oh well. Yeah, so that is my life update. That is my news. This video is basically like sorry I haven't uploaded in ages. When I was doing YouTube at Christmas, I was just getting such good feedback, and like I was really enjoying it. I was enjoying filming, I was enjoying editing. I will always have those videos to look back on, and like they're just so nice. So YouTube honestly just fits in my package, really. So expect to be seeing a lot more of this face. I'm currently doing this get ready with me so that I can change my top, put on red lipstick, and then do another video. I probably won't change my hair though because I'm really lazy. That is my get ready with me. That is my little life update. I am leaving Australia. Me and Sydney have had some good times. It's definitely not what I thought it would be, in the terms of, I thought Sydney was like this tropical land where it was just sunny all the time, and it's not. And I think that's down to global warming as well, to be honest, a bit. Like, you're not moving to Fiji or like the Bahamas. Like, the weather does change. I've seen more thunder living here than I have in my entire life, but I've loved it all the same. It has definitely brought me new opportunities and a new outlook on what I want in my life, what I would like to happen, and what is next for me. It is now today the 25th of March, Monday, and I'm leaving Australia on Thursday the 25th of April, which is very exciting because it's like 3 days after my birthday. So yeah, I'm leaving Australia on the 25th of April, going to Thailand for 4 weeks at least, and I'm very excited to bring you all with me. Also, that's why I wanted to get into YouTube again, because obviously I'll be filming my travels, because why not? And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing Monday. Cheers to me, cheers to you.